There we are.
I've got to do some die cutting, just one thing, and I haven't brought my machine in here deliberately. I've left it in my craft room because I thought it makes a noise. And I thought if that's running, you won't be able to speak. So what I'll do when I have to do that bit, I'll just pop in the craft room and cut it out. It's only one piece.
That's fine.
So you guys know I've been working on all this embroidery stuff. At least Linda
I know,
does.
I
Isn't this
look, that looks gorgeous.
Isn't that pretty?
That's
Wow.
Those beads on
Isn't
there.
that
just-
beautiful?
Isn't that pretty? And then I made
Bring it a bit closer for me, then I can. Oh, how fabulous!
Oh,
I haven't
then
had a chance to look
the
at the video.
beads
Yeah.
so cute.
and the hoop.
Oh,
Then I made a lot of earrings.
Oh.
great! You have been
Yeah.
busy.
I have them on my
You can
page.
sell those.
Do what? Oh, I don't want to sell anything. Ugh. Oh, there you are. You got me big.
Yeah, put the flower really close, and I can have a proper.
Show them again.
That
So
is
the glue,
adorable.
the glue's wet. I just threw those little seed beads or whatever they're called, these things.
Oh yeah, those are awesome. That looks so good.
That is beautiful.
Yeah. That'd be a
So
pretty.
pretty.
Probably.
Mm-mm-mm.
Mhm.
Are we live now?
We
Well,
are.
You know, if you made them smaller, you could put them on a card. I mean, you could put them on.
You know what? This
card.
would fit on a card. This is not too big,
Yeah.
Oh, that's beautiful.
actually, because here's a 3x5 card, so you can see how big it is.
Yes, so it
Oh,
would.
yeah, that's it on a card. And you know what you could do with it is make it to where it had some kind of hook on it, and when they take it off, they can hang it on their tree because that would be
Oh,
pretty.
good idea. Oh, yeah.
That's a fabulous idea,
So
Tammy.
you would have a card and a gift.
Right. I just think it's
That is beautiful. Yeah.
Thank you. Okay, let's get over here.
Yeah, that is a really good idea, that Tammy. It's said because you wouldn't want to have that on a card, and well, nobody would have it on a card and then
You
throw it
wouldn't want to throw it away.
off anyway, would you? You wouldn't want to throw it away.
So you could incorporate a ribbon or anything behind it so that when they get through with the card, they can. But I watched some video and the girl was saying she didn't want her card to be mediocre, so they took she was doing bookmarks, the bookmark off and threw the card away. She wanted her card to be spectacular too. So I thought that was neat. So make a really nice card too. Then they'll throw neither one away, maybe.
Oh,
I don't want to throw my card
Sure.
away.
yeah.
I don't throw anything away. I keep thinking sometimes I should have a clear.
Look, if I get some cards, I may take something off of it and make another card with it. So I don't throw it away for purposes.
Right.
No,
I've done that before.
I have as well. You don't throw them away. There's bits you can use on them, do you? You keep them.
Hi, Janet.
Hi, Janet.
Hi, Janet.
Anybody else here? Check in so we know you're here. We've got
It says there's 9 people watching, so
people watching. But we don't know who you are unless you say
yeah. If
something.
you don't comment, we don't know you here.
We just see numbers. So you get ladies ready this time? I burnt myself. Every time I lean my arm down, I hurt
No.
myself. I burnt myself on my favorite little iron, that little stinker. I just leaned right on it.
Oh
Ouch.
man,
It hurts every time I lean. I'm not
Oh,
coming.
yeah, that's painful.
Yeah. Oh well. I'll survive. Oh, there's Christina. Her canvas. Welcome, Christina. Woohoo. All right. So you got Tammy, you want to tell what they had to do this week?
Okay, so are we ready to begin?
Let me see. What time is it? No, I guess not. It's not 3 o'clock yet. I guess we'll
We'll
just
hang out just a little bit longer and let other people come
chat about
join.
stuff. So we had like torrential rains here. Maybe you guys heard of Western North Carolina. We had deaths and everything from the storms. It was really raining. Luckily, we're up on a hill, so we didn't have any issues. But really, it's been crazy.
The weather all over the world has been, when you look at it, out there, there's wildfires and floods and all over. You know, I don't know whether you're the same when we put our news on. It seems to be everything all over the world that there's either floods or wildfires raging all over.
Yeah.
Yeah, everything's topsy-turvy.
That's it. So we got to just continue to craft. Like
Stephanie? Stephanie's famous quote. What do we need to do, Stephanie?
Craft.
Carry
Carry on crafting.
crafting.
like,
Kinda like
carry on crafting.
It's like
Kinda like Nemo.
carry on films, carry on camping, carry on nurse. We should have one. Carry on crafting.
Carry on crafting. Yeah.
I like when you guys say,
Dory,
do what?
little Dory, the little fish. She says, "Keep
Oh, yeah.
on swimming, keep on." That's what we got to do. Keep on crafting.
Keep on crafting. Keep on crafting.
Yeah.
I like when you guys say, I'm going to have a go. I'm going to have a go at it. I'm going to have a go.
Yeah.
Just
then-
have a go at it.
I'm going to pop it into my machine. I'm going to pop it in. I like this thing. It's funny. It's fun to hear everybody's stuff.
Oh, I know. I love it.
Yeah. So, Linda, you ready today?
Ready as it can be.
There you go.
She always has quite a lag, I think. Right?
Yeah, it does seem to be a bit.
Yeah.
I must. I know. I'm not hearing the audio well at all today.
Okay.
Yeah.
Huh. Odd.
But she makes fabulous cards, doesn't she?
Yes, she
Lots
does.
of intricate design.
You all do.
But Bernie, there's no lag for you, is there?
Yeah, there is a
Yeah, that's just really weird. All the way to Australia, no lag, and the UK, no lag.
no
but
lag.
right here, in good US of A.
Yeah.
Lag. Let's see what time we got. 2:59.
All right. We almost there. Now I can't quit thinking. Keep on swimming. Keep on swimming.
I just ordered a bunch of stuff from Joanne. I'm going to go pick it up after we're done here. I love doing that. Order online, and then they go and get it for you, and you don't have to.
Don't get it hard.
Go pick
How
it up.
neat is
What
that?
did you order?
I ordered, what did I order? Hold on, let me look and see what I ordered. Some fabric. Let me see. Organza, because I want to embroider on organza. I want to put some leaves on there and stuff. And I want to get some silk Dupioni too, because I've been watching that lady. Linda, you watch her too, I think. The embroidery mom lady. And she's got some really good projects going on. So
Which
Christina
one?
says, the mom, Nadine, the embroidery mom lady. But
Oh, yeah,
so
yeah.
Christina said, what crafts do we do primarily? Well, we'll start with Tammy. What are you doing right now primarily?
Well, what I've done up until this point, when I've crafted this past week, is sublimation.
Sublimation. She does sublimation, rhinestones,
Pictures
pictures.
on canvases,
Oh, yeah.
keychains.
Right. Bernie, what do you do primarily?
At the moment, it's just cards. I've never been a big card maker, so this is all new to me in the last 6 to 8 months. Before that, I've done quilting and then making more 3D paper structures rather than flat card type things.
Oh, so that's why you're so good at coming up with those little, I'll put your little designs that you make, because you've been doing that for a little bit of time.
Maybe, yeah, but the cards is totally new to me.
Oh, wow. Neat. All right. Linda? What are you doing primarily?
Primarily, I'm doing embroidery now.
You got sucked into
Yeah,
my little
I've been making little boxes as well. I like to follow people who do the 3D boxes and projects like that because they can hold little snacks, and it's fun to give the grandkids little snacks in those interesting boxes that are, they're not your basic box. There's a little bit of a complexity to it. It's fun.
Right. What's that girl's name? Oh, Lori Whitlock. All of her stuff has been on sale on the Silhouette site. I'm not sure if it still is, but she makes really cute designs, I think.
And the Pixie lady does too. She has the cute little boxes too.
Oh, okay.
Here,
And Stephanie, what have you been primarily doing?
Mine is primarily cards. I used to sew quite a lot, knit
Really?
and crochet and cross stitch, but since I started making cards, I would say that I could get quite addicted to it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's
This
fun.
is a I think this one is a 3D. It might be SVG cuts pattern. So this one. Whoop.
Oh,
Oh,
I love
So
Like
it's all
oh,
just a gingerbread house.
Oh, that's fabulous.
I love it.
yeah, that's neat.
Yeah.
That's so
No,
cute.
Where have you got your SVG file for that one?
Pardon me?
Where have you got your file for that one?
I think it might be 3D SVG cuts. I'm not. It was a gingerbread house. It was called. I think it was 3D SVG. And I love the snow on the. It's all just
I didn't-
all done just.
It's
That was done on the
absolutely-
cricket. This one
Yeah, that is
and
gorgeous.
the roof. Yep.
Beautiful.
All right, looks like Linda's changed her camera, so she must be ready to
she's
get
ready to go.
It's ready.
All right. So we're about to get started with this Digi Chick. And today the ladies are going to make a get well card because we figured that, you know, it's something everybody needs from time to time. So they're going to do a get well card. We didn't take the opportunity to introduce everybody, so I'll just run through this real quick. My name's Tammy. I'm from Mobile. We have our leader, Patty Ann from North Carolina, Bernie from Australia, and Linda from Maryland, and Stephanie from the UK. Say hello, everybody. All right.
Hi, everybody.
Let the chicks get started. All right. Bernie's already working on something. I see
Yeah,
a
I've
number.
got did a, mine's a, what's it called? A side card kind of, but I had to, because it was wider than the paper, I'm doing it in bits and pieces. So this is just digital paper that I printed some clouds, and then I also cut the base just out of card, and I'm just trying to marry these bits up before I get out of control. So this is the front side of my card, but then I just found some digital paper of clouds.
Yeah, I love that. Okay, looks like Stephanie's scoring hers.
Yeah, I started off with 8 by 11 card blank, which I've cut into two, so that I've got two pieces of card that are 8 inches wide by 5.5, and I'm scoring them at 1 inch, 1.5 inches, flipping them round and scoring again the same. I'm going to do that on both pieces, so it's going to be a little bit like a theatre card.
Going to be a little bit like what?
A theatre card.
Yeah.
It's got a little open. It'll have a little opening when it's finished. Two pieces, and the centerpiece will be open.
Oh yeah, I love that. So Linda, we see flowers and dots, or circles. Linda has a little lag in her internet right now, so we'll have to give her a second to answer.
Which, if you're just joining us, we said that's kind of funny because Stephanie in the UK, there's no lag, and Bernie in Australia, and Tammy in Mobile, there's no lag, but in not New Jersey, Maryland. I keep thinking New Jersey. In Maryland, there's a lag, which is weird. Oh well. So what are you doing, Linda?
I am going to, my card's going to be just a very simple box card. And, you know, I probably should have asked y'all before we started. You know, I made the pattern. I put the pattern, our file in my silhouette files. So if anybody wants this pattern, it's really basic. It's it just cuts out very, very quickly, and it also cuts with 2 shelves to put your flowers or whatever you're going to put on it. So I made I made 2. I made 4 different ones. I made all different kinds. See, it's going to have the shelves. Very simple, but I don't have any side flaps. A lot of times people put flaps on the sides, and I rounded the corners on this prototype. So then the card is going to say on the front. I already you can't even see this, can you?
No. Yeah, it's too light. Huh.
It's too light.
Yeah.
Oh, what a shame. Anyway, it says if friends were flowers, you'd be in my box card.
Oh, that's
I did it. That's going to be on the front, and then on the back, it's going to say, let's see, I've foiled these as well. It says, hope things get better soon. And then the other sentiment says, sometimes that's all there is to say, and that I'm here for you. So that's it.
So let me ask you this. If you have that design ready that you can share with people, do you think if they wrote to us at teampattyAnn@gmail.com, we could just zip it to them?
I would love to do that because it's already done. You can make 2 at a time.
Can you include the bees too? The bee image, the images for them to also print out?
What the sentiments?
Yeah, the sentiments and the bumblebee.
Oh, sure. Yeah,
okay, cool.
I can do that.
Maybe just upload it to your blog, Patty.
Yeah, I could do that.
Or they can just, or they could, like you said, just email us and we could send it to
and
you.
request it. Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah, I'd be more than happy to share this though. The whole thing with these box cards, in my opinion, is the matting. You want to have like lots of pretty mats so that the card pops. So
Right.
I've made this is good. This is going to be on the back. I did three mats for the back. It's I love that the holographic paper. It's so pretty. And then I used a plain green because I one of my favorite color combinations happens to be green and blue. And then I actually embossed this with a floral pattern. Can you see that?
Yes, just barely.
Yes, so those are the flowers, and then the sentiments will be. I guess I'll highlight them with some, will be here and here.
Just joining us, Linda's making cards and offered to give everybody all of the pieces that you need to download. And all you have to do is write to Team Patty Ann, and it's over here in the comments, teampattyAnn@gmail.com. Just tell us you want Linda's design, and we'll ship it out to you. Send it out to you. Not ship, I guess. Email it to you. Yeah. Cool.
So if we don't have time today, if I don't have time to finish this part, here it is, okay? Because I've got a lot of flowers to do, and today's flowers they're already prepared. I punched these actually, but I have a whole page of flowers that I made from our in our silhouette program, the shapes on the side. You can manipulate those into the prettiest flowers. But anyway, what I'm going to do with this one, and I have an orange center for my daisies, and I made a double daisy so that it looks very full. I have an orange center, a yellow center, and then those little embellishments that I love. I put the little. See, you can't even see that.
I wish it wasn't so
gosh.
bright. Do you have a light on, or what's up? Seems like if you wait. How about if you put it on your blue paper? Put it on your blue paper and see if that helps.
I'm going to close my blinds, but it's really cloudy here today.
But try putting it on your blue paper too.
Yeah, I'm going to.
Oh, that's not helping. Cup your hand around it and hold your mouth.
Yeah.
What a shame. Gosh.
It looks like over to your right, it's a little bit darker. Like if you move that to your right towards your scissor handle. No, I guess not.
But look, it's even.
Yeah.
It's getting bleached out.
Yeah. Right.
Oh wow.
All right. Let's see what the other ladies are up to.
Linda,
So if you want to come, so this bit here was the bit I had on its own, and because it's longer than the it's actually now going to be like about 14 inches, 13 and a half inches. It wouldn't go through the cutter. So I had that piece, and then I added half an inch, a little bit longer actually, onto that front piece and just scored it and put it on the back. So that's how I made a bigger card than needed, a bigger piece of paper, because my machine wouldn't cut through with the long paper.
Oh, yeah.
So if you just want to add some on the back, and then that's
cool.
So that's the front of my card.
Did you already tell us? Oh, look at that.
So I cut out, I put this on my paper, on my machine, on the screen, and then worked out what I wanted, and then offset around it, and then cut this piece out, welded, put this in position where I wanted, and then welded this piece and this piece together, and then these are going to be my clouds, and cut them out. But this is how I got the extended piece on the card.
Nice job.
Fabulous.
So now let's see what Stephanie's up to with frames.
Right.
Well, that's so pretty stuff.
I've got a circle out. I've done it 3 times so that it makes it a little bit thicker. And what I'm going to do, and to make it easier, this is the top of the card, but it will have an aperture in it to look through into here. But to make it easier, rather than actually cut this out and then lay this on, it's far easier to stick the actual paper on the top, then put it through the die cutting machine so it's in exactly the right place. And then this will be the frame that will go around it. So it will look into here, and then there will be a hot air balloon. And the side pieces, and then it will say, flying by to wish you a speedy recovery.
Oh,
I've done it this time. I was tempted to go, you know what I'm like for flowers, I was tempted to go ladyfied, and I thought no, because I've actually got a friend who's just had heart surgery, my friend's husband in hospital. I thought I'm going to go more of a man theme this time than you keep doing flowers. So just for a change for me, I've gone down the man route.
I have to chuckle.
That's cool. We need.
I chuckle because she said she didn't want to ladyfy it.
Yeah.
No, I love doing ladies' cards. I think we all like doing ladies' cards. They're so nice to do. Where men's sometimes are a bit hard, aren't they, to do?
Right.
But this time I thought, no, I'll go with a man theme this time. And as I said before, I'm going to nip into my craft room to cut the centre out of this because it's electronic and it makes a heck of a noise. And I thought if I had that running, you wouldn't be able to hear what anybody else is saying. So I'm going to go and pop and cut the middle out of this and then start to join it all together.
All right.
Okay.
Linda's still working on her flowers. Oh, Bernie, that's cute.
Oh, look at that little chick. Oh.
So you want to tell why you're doing that, Bernie?
Because I'm about to put this on inside when I've got some yellow card, and just to take the starkness off the white, this is going to be inside. So I thought I might just do some
kind of blend it in.
Edging or whatever you want to call it with my yellow paint, just to take the starkness off the edge.
Cute.
A little.
Oops.
That's super cute.
And that was the sun that I put on and then just cut through it. So just subtracted the sun from the paper, which made the holes in the in the piece of paper.
Oh yeah, that's neat.
So I just had a 4.5 by 5.5 piece of paper on the screen, put the sun in and subtracted that from this, and then that's how I ended up with the holes.
Mm.
Okay.
That's that. Now, this is the tricky part. Putting my...
We want to see the tricky parts.
Just gotta so this is my clouds, and I've just, because they're going to sit under, so I need to make sure I put them the right way. So they've got to go that way, and then under, and they're going to just sit on that piece of card there, so like that.
Wow.
So I've got to put my glue in the right spot on this, so that's what I've got to do. So I'll put some glue.
So, Linda, what have you bought new this week, or what's going on? You're usually one that will chat.
Yeah.
I bought this. I think Stephanie uses these to make her flowers. These little ball sticks with balls on the end. So I got these from a gal in Florida, and it came with a pad so that I can make these almost like 3-dimensional daisies. Can you see that?
Yes.
Yeah. Well, I like how they turn out. They really look a lot more realistic than I thought. After I get these all curved, all the petals curved, and I put 2 together, then I use this ball, and it really gives it dimension, you know.
Oh, yeah.
Almost makes it, I mean, they really do look realistic.
Right? Yes.
So and I'm going to use I'm finding that glue dots hold these together pretty well, like little glue dots.
Right, I've got a tip I want to share. Not a tip, a mistake I've made that I want to share. You have to share mistakes. I never thought about this, because if I make a card like this, I always do that, glue this on first and then cut it out, you know, so it's in exactly the right place. But normally when I've done that, I've glued it and I've left it for a while. But because I've just glued it and gone to put it through my machine, I don't know whether you can see. Can you see the damp bit there?
Nope.
No.
Right. Well, it's
No.
actually wet. So what's happened with the pressure of the machine, it's squished the glue out. Where if I'd have left that to dry, which normally I would have done, I wouldn't have had that problem, would it? It's just left like, it could probably dry, but it looks damp. It's sort of wet there, and that's because I put that through the machine before.
Yeah, you can dry it with your heat gun, and actually even put a strip of on top of it.
Well, I've got this to go on the side, so it's only going to be this little bit that'll show. Hopefully it won't show.
Oh, I think it'll dry. I think
Yeah.
you could.
And I wanted to show you some flowers as well, because originally I was going to do a lady's card and change my mind. But do you know where this design has come from, of flowers?
Nope.
They're pretty.
All that's done with is, you know, our shapes.
No, where?
you know the shapes on the silhouette?
Yes.
The second
Yes.
shape in, I used that, and I got, I did it so that I just had 5 petals. You know, altered it till it was 5 petals. And then I got the knife tool and took little bits off the edges so it would make a jagged edge on it.
Oh my
Wow.
goodness.
And they're just done with the shape thing that we use.
Wow.
Neat. That is
Do you have
really-
one of the shapes that you cut that's just plain before you adjusted it? That you could
Yeah.
charge in?
Yeah, you know when we use those shapes, I think it's the second one in.
Uh-huh.
and I manipulated it
Maybe you
until
can show them, Patty.
yeah. Patty, if you show them, you know the shape. I think it's either the second or the third row down, and I think it's the second flower in. And I just manipulated it until I had 5 petals. And then you can go in a little bit more.
Right.
Went in, and then I got the knife tool and just snipped little bits off it so that they were jagged, they weren't sort of straight, and then blended them together. So it's not an actual flower, it's actually a shape out of silhouette.
Let me see. Was it this? Let me show you what I have. Let's see. Was it this shape?
That's the one. And I did
And
it till I had 5 petals. Move it until you've only got 5 petals.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay.
Yeah, and then pushed it in so that that other button that goes in, to about a little bit more to about there. And what I did, I duplicated it, so I had 2 or 3 to sort of play with.
Right.
So that if I made a mistake, I had, because I actually ended up where I think I did 2 petals and they were perfect, and then I messed up on the 3rd one. So each time I did it till I got a petal that was right, I duplicated it and put that one to the side, and I just sort of did, and they're not all the same. I didn't do it all the same on each petal. I just got I got the knife, and I did the not this freehand. Couldn't think then.
Oh. And
just
then what?
And I just then started, right, if you go to your centre a little bit, just sort of like that until I'd done bits out that I thought
Perfect.
Until I thought it was right. I did some
of it. I moved the whole darn thing.
I did some that was sort of further out, and that's all it was. Just use that to make the shape of the petal.
So just cut like that, or a different shape?
Yeah, just try different ones. Some of them I did a little bit, sort of like a little bit more like a V, a little bit deeper, just to get edges. Okay. And once you've actually used the bowl tool on them and jiggled them about, it just makes flowers.
Oh, that's cool. What a neat tip. Thank you. I would never thought to do that.
Me either.
Look, I like the way some of the... Okay, that one's kind of weird. I probably should have gone in deeper, right?
Well, what I did is to say, I started off with the flower, and when I got a sort of like a couple right, I saved it, so that I'd got, them, and then just kept altering them until I got it right.
Right.
And then I cut a whole sheet out with different sizes.
Mine look like they've been eaten by bugs.
It looks like that, but when you start, sort of using the bowl tool and breaking the fibres down, they look really good.
Yeah.
And what kind of card did you use to cut, Stephanie?
Not card. It doesn't work with card very well. It's paper, and it's about, so Tammy and Patty will have to have a look. I tend to look for a paper that's got a little bit of fibre texture, and about 180 GSM for us. I don't know what that is in
pounds.
Yes, in pounds.
Where did you get your pictures, Stephanie?
I just went on Clip Art and had a look for background scenery.
Okay. And did they automatically go together, or did you just find 2 that you liked together?
No, I found 2 that, in fact, originally I was just going to use this one, and then I saw this with the sun, and I thought, oh, that'd be nice, but it still went with it.
Yes. It reminds me of the Wizard of Oz. Yeah. And it probably the, what do you call it, too, the balloon.
Yeah, I thought, well, we'll have a bit of sunshine.
Very nice. Janet said that was a great idea. She doesn't use those designs. Do you mean the little, what are they called? Something, wait a minute. What are they called? I knew it a minute ago. What are they called? What are those little shapes called? Something shapes, not Digi shapes.
Flexi shapes.
Flexi shapes. That's right, flexi shapes. I remembered a while back and I forgot. Is that what you're talking about, Janet? You don't use the flexi shapes?
So our copy paper, if you go on Amazon, they have copy paper that would be 140 GSM. So that would be close to what Stephanie uses.
Yeah,
Okay.
Just
So
regular printing paper.
I tried to go for one. I'll show you a piece of what I actually used. I tried to look for something that's got a little bit of texture, so that when you ruffle it up, it does do a nice blend. Oh, Linda's flowers are looking beautiful.
What do you do with that pokey tool, Linda?
Oh, I'm using the pokey tool to take all my little glue dots off my sheets because I'm gonna. Now that I've got the flowers made, I'm going to position them.
Okay.
And yeah.
So that's the funny thing. When Stephanie first showed us how to do that, I always wanted to have my flowers the opposite way, with them curling up, instead of curling down like that. But they look so much better when you have them the way you do, curling downwards.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah.
I think it depends on the type of flower it is too.
Oh, maybe.
Yeah.
Notice some of them you curl down and they do look better.
Right.
And then others you want to kind of curl up.
And right before we started, I took some of my orange. I think. Let me see what this is called. You've probably seen this. The Ranger Distress Oxide carved pumpkin, Tim Holtz, and I just made I just colored just for interest, so that the center of the flowers would look pretty.
I swear I must always be hungry when we do this, because just the thought of pumpkin made me hungry again.
It makes you think of the fall foods, doesn't it?
Right. Yes.
Look at Bernie's umbrella.
I know. How did you do that umbrella?
The umbrella came from Creative Fabrica. I just typed in umbrella, and then what did I do? I traced it and separated the whatever they're called on an umbrella.
Yes, I know what you mean.
Whatever they're called. We'll have to look for a name for them, and then just cut them individually and put them on the black background.
And paper piece, and that looks beautiful.
Yeah, it does.
But under there was a white umbrella, right?
Yep, the white umbrella was maybe just to give it some stability, I think. That's why I did it. And then, so I had the black umbrella, and then I offset around the black to get the white, and then just put the black umbrella on top of the offset.
Oh, my gosh.
Oh, that's gorgeous.
Oh, yeah. It gave it more dimension, too, didn't it?
Yeah, I think so. And I've got a bit of...
I think so, too. It pops up.
What are you trying to get off, or what are you doing?
I don't know. It's a little bit of glue or something.
And so I've seen these hook things that you've got there. You can get them relatively cheap on Amazon because
that's what these are. They're supposed to be dentist tools.
Yeah, but I've never used them, and now I'm seeing you use them. That's a neat way to use them.
Yeah, and it came with a. I'm not sure what the dentist does with those, but there was that and that, and there was about 6 pieces in the kit, but not much money. Oh, here's another one. So there's, they're called. I don't think I'd go to the dentist if they were using $2 ones off Amazon, but
it's making my teeth hurt looking.
Well, when you consider this one from Cricket came in a kit that probably cost about $15 to $20, and then these picks are just as good. These ones are much finer because that's the Cricket weaving tool, and this one's much finer when you're working with vinyl to pick it up real quick.
Yeah.
Funny like you, Bernie, I had the Cricket one, and I ordered some vinyl off a company. And it was sort of like a special pack with lots of different ones in, and it came with one of those in it, and I used that far more than the Cricket one.
Yep.
Yeah.
They're sharper, aren't they?
Yeah. I had one come in vinyl too. I ordered the just black HTV, and it came with a weaving tool.
Yeah, already with it. Yeah, mine was.
And the other thing that I got from a sign writing shop is one of these when you are putting vinyl on. This is from Avery Dennison, and it's got I use it for other stuff as well. Like if I just thought of it then, if I was pushing something down, it's got a felt bit on it, but it's also got a straight edge.
Yeah,
It's really good for pushing stuff down, but it's got the soft edge, so you're not going to damage something.
Huh.
I've had the same thing, Bernie.
You have one, Tammy?
Yeah, I do.
I've never seen those.
See?
Oh,
I
yeah.
have not with the soft edge on, no.
Yeah. Yeah, it comes in handy. Like, you don't want to rub across your vinyl when you're adhering it to like a cup or something. You don't want it scratched up. So that felt is smooth on it, so it don't leave marks.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what I use it for mainly. So I'm putting vinyl on a cup or something. Okay, we put them back the other way. That card reminds me of the one in Patty's shop, the under the sea one.
Yes, yeah.
Mermaid, the boats, and the sharks.
I think the only difference between mine and that is it's got an inch and then a half an inch lift.
Yeah.
What's the other one, an inch lift?
Yeah, it does. The one in the shop has an inch. So if you haven't seen it yet, Patty's got a video where she makes earrings with embroidery. And she makes a little bag, and it's super cute, a little Halloween bag. And of course, she uses a little card for the earrings. And she has a extra set of the file for the earrings and all. And if you go there and like the video and comment, she's going to give it away.
Right, that's right. The earrings are so easy to make. If you have an embroidery machine, all you need is a 4x4 hoop, and you're good to go. And I keep making them to match all my outfits.
Did you see how easy this card went together?
Nope. Did it?
Anyway, really, it did.
Let's look. Let us look at it close. Hang on. Let's see. Where are you? Okay, show us. Unfortunately, it's so light.
Okay, I'll do a green one again.
Oh, cool.
I've got another one, so I'll show you on this. When you put these shelves in, this is the easiest way to do it. So I put some adhesive. I'm just going to use this roller, and I match up the second vertical line from the right at the tippy top. Make sure it's perfectly lined up. Okay, and then I do the same thing to the next one. Right here, just line it up. Then I put tape on both of the other sides. If I can. See, there's tape on both sides. And then I just fold this over. And the next thing you do is just to check your shelves. Oops. Like to manipulate it both ways, fold them both ways just to kind of train your paper. But you see how nice and it's just done for you. And then I'm going to take this and then just fold this over, and voila, there you go. Just
Nice.
it was so easy. I didn't have to. It wasn't already put together, and I didn't have to manipulate to put my shelves inside of an already completed box.
Yes, because I've tried to do that. It's hard. And don't forget, you guys, if you write to team pattyann@gmail.com, just ask for Linda's file. She's going to send you everything to make the card that she's making today. So it's team.
I'm going to send you as much as I can. This is the main part. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. I can also send the measurements for your mats if you.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that'd be cool. Yeah. You could probably just send that also, though. You could probably make a mat on the silhouette and save that.
Oh yeah, it's so easy. Oh my goodness.
Oh,
that's pretty, Bernie.
So I have my umbrella with my little duck, and then heard you're under the weather. He's hoping for bright and sunny days ahead.
That's adorable. Wow. So cute. I love it.
Oh, yeah. I love how those clouds.
It would make you feel better if I was sick, Bernie.
Pardon me?
I think she said it would make her
It would make me feel better if I was sick.
Oh, thank you.
That is so adorable. Okay, let's see what Stephanie's up to. What you got going on, Steph?
No, I'm not far. I'm just going to put this speedy recovery on here, and then when it is finished, it will fit in the 6x6 envelope. It just folds flat like that, and then sort of pulls out.
Yeah, and the balloon looks like it's floating through the air for sure.
Yeah, and obviously it will have. I haven't done it yet because I'll put a verse on the back. Because I know who it's going to, so I'm going to put a sort of like a personal verse on the back.
And so you saw the flying by to wish you. That's full?
Yes, it is, and then a speedy recovery.
Oh, yeah. Is it green full?
Yes, I was going to do gold and then I thought, a friend of mine from America sent me lots of different ones, and green was one of them, Tammy.
Yeah.
And I thought, well, there's green with the grass. So, and they're such an easy card to make, aren't they?
Oh yeah, they're fun to make. I really like them.
Yeah. In fact, I made one out of serviettes. I'll just show you. That's a birthday one. I made this one out of serviettes. I found these really lovely yellow serviettes, and I made that for a birthday card.
Oh, wow.
I don't know what's a serviette.
A napkin.
Napkin, sorry.
Okay.
I got these napkins who were in the sale, and I thought, oh, they're really pretty, so I just laminated them, and but I used the dull side of it, and I thought that would make a really nice, because I think it's such an easy card to make, this, isn't it? It's done in no time, and yet I think it's quite effective.
It is. It's very pretty.
And that's the paper I've used for making these flowers. These. I don't know whether you can see. It's sort of like, you can see it's paper, but it's got like a little bit of a texture on it, so it just gives it that. When you come to manipulate it, you can sort of blend them round easier just by using the paper. So anybody now can have a go without having to buy a die or anything. You can use your silhouette.
You don't have a bunch cut out right now, do you, that you didn't use yet? You could demonstrate.
No, wait a minute, I think I've made all the flowers up. I'll go and have a look after and see, but they are dead easy. I've just I'll go and have a look and see if I can.
Okay.
because I did quite a few and then I did them. Some have already gone on cards, but I'll have a quick look.
Okay. Let's see. Bernie's got out her glossy accents, I think.
I was trying to make some rain, but we'll see what they dry like. But
Cute.
yeah, didn't really work, but that's okay. They'll dry into something.
Oh yeah, it'll be natural looking when they dry. It's a bit clear, and I think it'll look good, Bernie. It's hard to see it. It's hard to pick it up on the camera, but
Yeah,
I can imagine that glossy accents will look really good.
we'll see what they dry like.
I love it.
Thank you.
So does the weight of the umbrella keep the card closed? Is that what?
When it's down, yeah, it's because it's got now it's got the card, it's got the cloud paper, it's got the white card, the black, and then so it's quite heavy. But when it stands up, it'll be fine.
Oh yeah, but I like it that it's got enough weight to make it stay closed too. So
Yeah.
that's neat. I like it. Very cute.
So I might make myself an envelope.
Oh, there you go. Yes. We always like to have
not
the
square.
envelope. If you've not seen Bernie's envelope tutorial, make sure you stay tuned. She's going to show you how to make an envelope for any size card.
I think I'll find some nice sunny paper, some nice bright paper. No, that won't work. This one will do.
Oh, that's pretty, Bernie.
Yeah, and then when you buy paper and you think, oh, they're really pretty, but I'm not going to use it, so I'm just going to use it for a nice envelope. It's got palm trees on the back, so I'll make this the outside of the envelope. So I am going to now be careful with my
Oh, your camera went real blurry.
Oh, it did. Wonder if I've knocked it. Why? Why did it do that? Let me go out and come back.
Okay.
I don't know why it's done that. Maybe it's the weather's really bad now that poor chickens. Let me go out and come back. Stop cam. See if that works. Nope. Well, I'll have to go out and come back.
I found a couple of flowers. I think they're only the tiny ones. All the big ones I've used. But can you see I've just cut little edges out of the chase there? And what I did, just going to colour it because then you'll be able to see it a little bit better. I'll only do it a bit. I won't mess about with it. Just to give it a bit of colour because I think if it's coloured, you can see it a bit easier, can't you?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Stephanie's going to do the flower real quick, Bernie.
Oh, wow.
If you wait, if you don't mind, wait on doing the envelope until...
No, not at all.
Okay,
do you want to leave it? I can leave this and go back.
No. I'm just going to... It'll give my chance for my raindrops to dry so I don't put my ruler over the top of them, which I'm likely to do anyway.
A bit of green in the centre of one of them, which is the top flower. So I did a whole load of them, but they've all gone on family cards. And then all I did was, before I did it, is turn it over and just a couple of little squirts of water,
Ah,
just to give it a couple of seconds, and it'll start to. Can you see how it's just starting to lift up a little bit? Hold on.
Yes. Uh-huh.
Can you see it's just curling up a little bit? When it's done that, then dab the excess water off. It's just that it's damped it a little bit, and then turn it back over. And
oh
then
wow.
all I did was get the. Let me just
Push
get
it to the top a little bit. There you go. A little further there. Perfect.
just a bit too wet, and I'll just go and get my bowl too, because I've left that as well in there.
And also, if you don't have the big ball ones that Linda has, we use our, you can get the scoring tool at the Dollar Tree, and it works also.
Mm-hmm. That may be what Stephanie's going to use. Yep.
Yeah, it is.
Just, and it is literally just sort of at the back of it, just squishing it. But what I did with these, I actually got the end of the thing and I pressed into the ends, because it was the jagged ends that I wanted. So I pressed into the end of the flower. Can you see? Have I?
Oh,
Yes.
yeah.
Just sort of pressed into it to give it that little bit more jaggedy look. Just onto the back of it.
So first you do little circles.
Yeah, just sort of like that. And then on the very edges, I've just sort of pressed right onto the edges of it. Can you see? So it's just
Yes.
helping it to sort of like curl up and give it just a little bit of shape.
Huh.
And then push it
Wow.
into the middle so it starts to form it. And the same with that. And sadly, all the bigger ones have gone, so I've only got these tiny ones. And then just open it up a tiny bit so you can fit one inside the other. And obviously, normally you'd let it dry a bit, because once they feel quite soft now because they're wet, but when they're dry, when they're like this, they're actually really stiff.
Mm-hmm.
You see,
Wow, nice.
it's quite stiff when it's done. And then just
They're
put
pretty.
one inside the other. And go like that, and then let it dry. There's 3 layers on that, and sadly I've only got 2 left. So
Hopefully, if you just joined us, you saw before how she told us that she made those using the Silhouette software.
and so you end up with whoops. So I've only got 2. There's 3 layers on that one, and you can actually see better on the big one. But I did put stamens in that one.
Oh, yeah.
Oh wow.
Oh my gosh.
But
Isn't
that-
that pretty?
But that's literally just using our
Wow.
Silhouette.
So pretty. Hold that big one in your hand again. So pretty. Because we can
Yeah.
really. Wow.
And you
Nice.
can see where I've just nipped out. Can you see, like you did? I've just nipped bits out of the leaf, out
Yes.
of the petal, just free-forming doing it like you did.
Oh,
Just
really
so-
pretty.
So
Yeah, it
it's
looks
not even,
like a real flower.
it's not even a flower dye or anything. It is just literal. Oh, there, you can perhaps see better on the outside of that leaf. Can you see where I've
Yes.
just chopped, they're not even all the same. I've just chopped little pieces out
Right.
to make them. And say once they dry, this one's soft because I've only just done it. But once they dry, they really get quite hard. So they're quite, they wouldn't squash if you put them on a card. They stay
they're so
quite firm. And so there's 3 on that, and I only had 2 left to show you with that one.
Right.
So I hope that's a help if somebody's thinking of making flowers and they don't want to be sort of having to pay for dyes or anything. So, Poppy, you're the expert at showing people how to use it on silhouette.
Oopsie, we both did it, Tammy.
Oh, we did.
Okay, so I think Bernie's going to show
Yep.
us now.
So I'm not sure if no, they're not dry, but this was the card that I made as my template, which I didn't decorate or anything. I just wanted to see how this worked. So it's the same size. So I will measure from diagonal to diagonal. Now this card is not square, so it doesn't matter. You're just doing, it depends if you wanted to do the envelope that way or that way. So it doesn't really matter, but I'm going to go with that to there, and it's 7 3/4 inches. So there's, from corner to corner, it's 7 3/4 inches. So my piece of paper needs to be 8 3/4 inches square. So don't worry that it's not, this isn't square. You just go with that diagonal, and that's 7 3/4 inches, and I'm going to add an inch. So I've got to go to 8 3/4 inches. So for this, I will just use my.
Whoops, what happened? Ruh-roh.
Uh-oh. She knocked
Might have
herself. She'll be back.
Yeah. All right, let's see what Linda's up to. Linda.
Hey, how are
Hey,
you?
you're back.
What was I not here?
Right.
Oh. Almost finished.
I hope Bernie
I'm
realizes.
just taking my glue dots and adhering them to
You disappeared on us, Bernie.
I know, I don't know what happened. I looked up and there was nobody there. So I don't know where we got to. Did you see me measure the card?
Yeah.
Yeah,
We
you
did.
said
Yes.
8, yeah.
And then
And
so
then
the card was 7 3/4 inches. So I cut my piece of card at an inch, so it's 8 3/4 inches square.
Yep.
Then what I do is I find a line on my board and just line the diagonal corners up so I know that I'm sort of straight. So I'm using this diagonal line down to here. And then I just place the card, I eyeball it, you place the card. If I really wanted to, I would then look for a diagonal line, a horizontal line that way, and also line my paper up. So I will do that. Let's bring it down to this. I try to use a more solid line. So now I've got that corner lined up, this one lined up. Now let's go up further. That's lined up to that, and this one is lined up to there and there. So now I know that this is roughly straight. I put my card in the middle. Well, where I think, I don't measure anything. It looks sort of, there's enough gap here, and then you just fold the piece of the card up. And then down here, and then turn it round. You can just put a little, just to help the card fold easier if you like. The envelope rather. And then turn it round again. And then, so it's roughly where it should be. Take the card out and then burnish the edges of the paper. So get crisp lines where you've done the temporary fold. And then you'll be left with these 4 triangles that need to be cut out to help it fold better. So you'll see, I don't know if you can see it on there, see the triangle there?
Yes.
Yes.
That's what needs to come out. And again, there's the triangle that's left from my folds. And there's that. And there's my edge, so I'll put some tape on these two pieces. 1 and 2. Fold that up. And there's my envelope. I won't use my good card at the moment because it's still got the dewdrops on it. And there's my envelope.
Perfect.
Beautiful. Janet said she made one using your technique and it worked perfectly.
Yes.
Well done, Janet. So it doesn't matter if it's a square card or a rectangle card, as long as you go with the diagonal plus 1 inch.
Perfect.
Yeah,
That's a fabulous tip.
sure is.
And it's brilliant as well, Bernie, because you could use wrapping paper as well. You know, if it was like a bigger card, and
I did the other day. I made a card for a
Well,
friend,
yeah.
and it was a bigger card, and I used the same wrapping paper that I wrapped her present in.
Oh,
Brilliant. Yeah, no, it's really that super idea.
look at Stephanie. She added another hot air balloon.
Yeah,
wow.
but I have slipped up because that should be on there.
Oh, really?
I forgot to put the frame on it. I might be able to take it off and do it. I'll have a look and see.
Oh.
Yeah, that should have framed it there like that.
Oh.
I think it looks good without the frame.
But
It
it looks
does.
okay without,
It looks
doesn't
good with
it?
the frame, but I think it's pretty without it too. So.
Right.
It looks good, but you could also put the frame on and then do another hot air balloon and put it over the top.
Oh, that's true.
Bernie, now that is a brilliant idea.
Right?
So it'd be one underneath and one on top, couldn't it?
Yeah.
So the only thing you have to take off is your little, or do you have? Yeah, you'd have to take your little cinnamon off, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
but
the
I
speedy
have-
recovery as well.
But I have another hot air balloon that would actually fit on. You know, Bernie, I might try that. Let's see.
Is that going to come off though?
Maybe you can cut it and make it pretend like it's under there. The frame.
Yeah. I'll have a go. I'll see. It'll probably come off. Where there's a will, there's a way.
There you go. You got it.
Look at that.
Look at that.
They're beautiful, Linda.
Gorgeous, isn't
Oh, thank
it?
you very much. I was thinking about like on the back side when I turn it over that I should also utilize all these extra little flower
It's beautiful.
centers.
It's like a little-
Oh, wow.
Are you like us in the States? We can't have. Once over, you used to take flowers to people in hospital, and we're not allowed now.
Oh, really?
Oh,
What's that?
In the UK now, you can't take, and it's nothing to do with COVID. It's been quite a few years. I would say at least 10 years ago, they stopped you taking fresh flowers into hospitals.
Because of people with allergies or something?
Yeah, well, you know, we could never. They carry a lot of bacteria too. You know, we weren't. I was an ICU nurse for many, many years, and we could never allow fresh flowers in our intensive care units
Right.
ever
And-
because of the bacteria.
I wonder if that's it. Well, they've stopped, and I know that it is at least 10 years ago. And the reason I know is I was in hospital, and my son and his partner, they brought some flowers, and the nurse said, "I'm sorry." And when I came home, he said, "Mum," and I'd just got into crafting, and there was a craft show on locally, and they were quite upset because they had to take the flowers home. I said, "It doesn't matter." And he said, "No, what we've done, we bought 2 tickets for you to go to a craft show because you couldn't have the flowers."
Aww.
And my hubby said, "Well, I'm not going with you." And a friend, she wasn't a crafter, but she went with me. And you know, we had a fabulous day.
Oh,
That's so fun.
Yeah.
You know what I just remembered? I have got these flower centers that I have had for a long time. I've never used. I hope the sticky is still in the back of these. I bet it's not.
Janet just said she likes your box card that doesn't have the flaps that fold down on the sides. You know, yours, Linda, doesn't have those.
I like it better that way too. I like this center too. It's real fuzzy. It's so cute. It's fuzzy.
It looks beautiful.
Maybe you could put some of them on the front.
On the front, you know what I did? I put the
Oh yeah, that's right.
You know those pearls that you guys
just don't see it. Yeah, I forgot.
Cute.
Yeah, it's real pretty.
You guys will have to make sure you see what it looks like in really good color on the Facebook page, since it's kind of washed out a little bit. Hey, Bev.
It's all, you know how my color.
So we've either gone through your screen, everything looks green, to now everything's really, really light. Remember when everything was green on your screen?
Yes, I remember that.
At least it's blue now.
Right.
It looks a lot better in person, guys.
It's beautiful.
It looks beautiful.
It's cute.
I just like if friends were flowers, you'd be in my box card.
Oh,
You know, that
cute.
normally it says if friends with flowers, I'd pick you, but that's a lovely sentiment, that.
Yeah. And I love your flowers, how they turned out. They really look
Yeah,
cute. And that was that a die cut, did you say, or was that were those die cut? Those flowers?
You know what? I did a whole page. I designed this morning a whole page of flowers using those, those flexi shapes or whatever they are.
Mm-hmm.
I spent a long time this morning doing that, and then I decided, Linda, just don't even try to cut all those out because my silhouette was acting up.
Uh-oh.
It really was. So
Linda,
it was getting that.
Is it anything to do with the software at the moment? Because mine wouldn't register this morning. I tried all ways, different things, and it kept saying it wouldn't register. So I ended up cutting my hot air balloons out by hand.
Wow. I was having trouble with registration for a little bit too, Steph.
I wonder if it's something to do with them, with the software then.
Have you updated your software recently?
Oh, Tammy's always telling me off for that. I haven't, Tammy. I need my hands smacking.
Tammy keeps us on the ball, guys.
Oh, she does, definitely. Right, I'll do that tomorrow. I've been shouting to Tammy, what am I doing wrong?
Oh. Should I put a bumblebee back? I'm going to put a bee back here. I think they're cute.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Very cute.
Oh. I've got
Daddy says you need butterflies too.
Oh yeah, that'd be pretty.
What do I need? Butterflies?
Look at Betty's nails.
You know, I've got
Betty, are those
I'm sure you'll have butterflies, Linda.
What's that?
I'm sure you'll have butterflies somewhere in your little box of
Well, you know,
tricks.
I don't have butterflies, but look what I've got, guys. This makes the prettiest butterfly. I'll
there you
make.
go.
Punch, what a fabulous idea.
I'm going to go for it.
Okay.
Oh, shoot. Can't find my pretty paper. I'll make a holographic one. I bet you I can't even do it.
Same thing.
Oh.
Aw.
Can you
Now
see
fold
it?
it. Yeah, fold it so it'll have movement. There you go.
Oh my gosh, I love it. I just love it.
Put it in your flowers.
Put it in
Yeah,
the flowers.
Yeah, put it in the flowers.
Yeah.
There you go.
Aye. Oh my gosh, there's my Betty Rubble.
You know that bee don't want to fill that space with that butterfly. You got to put him up there so the bee don't get him.
Oh.
That's gorgeous, Linda.
There you go. Perfect.
That is beautiful now. Oh, look at that.
Oh. Now you need to spray some scented stuff on it so that when the recipient gets it, they'll smell like fresh flowers.
Oh, Stephanie, you are so smart. Oh, that is the best idea ever. And you know what? I just went to Bath and Body Works and I got the wildflower scent. I will use that.
Yes, spray some on, definitely.
Should I put a couple more bees? I like the bees. I should
They're
Oh,
so
yeah.
cute.
bees.
Yes, me too. They're so
Oh, pretty.
cute.
I've got a lot of bees.
Hey, Joan's here. Hey, oops, you did it too.
Hi, Joan.
Hi, Joan.
We did it at the same time.
Yep, we did.
Hey, Joan.
Little bee over here.
And that's the back of her card.
Here's the back.
Oh, that's the back. That's the back. You're right.
Yeah, you got to put some bees back there.
Yes, definitely.
Bees, bees.
These guys are I just love these little bees. They're so happy.
Betty wants to know where can she find your butterfly stamp?
I think it was a
It's Martha Stewart.
Does she still
And
have
I
those
think-
things available?
You just go on. I got you know where I got this? I got this on eBay.
Oh, okay.
Because you can't find a lot of the Martha Stewart stamps anymore, but eBay, and don't settle for a expensive price either. Shop a while.
Like, what's a good price?
I don't know. I'd have to look it up, Patty Ann. I really would, but I wouldn't pay any more than like $15 for that.
Right.
Okay, he's coming around.
Mm-hmm. Cute.
I should make those wings blue, like a light blue.
Mm-mm.
What do you think?
I don't know, but will one stick up there on the flower?
A bee, another bee. Yeah, let me get another bee up there.
Do you know what would have been nice as well? A little bit, a thin strip of acetate, so it looks like it's flying above the flowers.
Oh.
Oh wow! I
That's what I think you were putting her flowers up with, wasn't it, Linda? Didn't you use acetate for your flowers?
There's acetate everywhere. Yeah. Oh. I don't have any more cut. I don't know where the other pieces are.
So if you go on Amazon, they have quite a few of those punches. They're not Martha Stewart, but they look the same. Or you can just open up your silhouette and cut you one out there.
Yes, you can. But I just needed something really quick and handy.
Yeah, it came in real handy today.
Okay. I'm good. I'm finished. Finally.
Betty wants to know where she can find the box. So you want to tell her, Patty?
Oh, yes, Betty. Just go to, just email us at teampattyand@gmail.com, and one of us will get it sent to you, your email account. Will that work for you, Betty?
Oh, yes, Linda. I love that idea. There you go. So cute. She said, thank you, Patty.
It's so easy.
Hey, Linda, when you send that box card thing, can you also send a picture of your finished box card so they can see what it looks like?
Sure.
Okay, thank you.
Sure.
And when you get it, you can always come back here and see how to make it, because she does show, previously she showed how to put it together.
Right.
Real shelves in there, so you want to come back and watch that.
And if you other girls ever want to do the same thing, just let us know.
Well, I know on your shop you have the one like Stephanie's. You can get this one in Patty's Etsy shop right here. So is everybody done with their cards?
Mhm.
Yep.
All right, we'll start with you, Bernie. You want to start?
So mine's got heard you're under the weather. Inside it just says, here's hoping for bright and sunny days ahead.
Mm,
I love it.
it's beautiful.
And I
Oh,
love
I
how
do
she
too. Oh,
that umbrella.
I love how you cut out that cloud.
The cloud and the umbrella, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know. That's awesome.
That's so cute.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Good job, Bernie.
Thank
It is
you.
because it looks sort of like stormy, and then when you open it up, that's the brightness, isn't it? When
Yeah,
you
that's the sunshine.
it's perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Beautiful.
Yes, I love it.
I love that.
Thank you.
Can you open it up again, Bernie?
I can. Here's hoping for bright and sunny days ahead.
Oh,
Oops, I moved that out the
that's
way.
so pretty. Oh,
That's beautiful.
I love the little dog.
that's
And I
so
love your
cute.
envelope.
I love how that sunshine worked for you too. I love how you cut out that sunshine. That was so cool.
Thank you.
I love that modify tool, don't you?
Yep. Modified tool's good.
All right, we'll go to Stephanie.
Right, mine's a theatre card, just an 11 by 8 card cut in half to 5.5 inches, scored at 1 inch, 1.5 on all 4 sides, and then stuck together so it's got an open effect. And it says, flying by to wish you a speedy recovery.
Just beautiful.
All the background
Pretty.
papers I found online on clip art. I looked for.
It'll be pretty. You can display that nicely on like a bedside stand.
Mhm.
Are those
and
Nuvo
obviously
drops?
it's got Nuvo drops and so that just pushes in and it will fit in a 6x6 envelope. And I did manage to get that on after messing up and putting another one on.
Oh yeah, that worked out perfect.
And obviously I haven't done anything on the back yet, but that's where the sentiment would go. But I have got a personal verse that I'm putting on for the person that it's for.
Oh, sweet.
I love it.
Beautiful.
All right, and now we'll go to Linda.
Okay, well, I just it's a very simple box card, and I just double daisied, and I curled every one of these. They're pretty easy to curl, and the center of the flower has these the little embellishments, the little pearls, and 2 layers. And the bee said, "If friends were flowers, you'd be in my box card."
Oh,
And then there's the back. You got to put this bow somewhere. I was thinking this. Yay or nay?
can't
What do you
quite
look-
see it. Well,
Yeah, your camera went blurry.
Should I put this bow here? Do you think this bow looks cute?
Oh yeah, I love the bow.
I can't see it properly. It's gone really blurry.
Yeah, it's blurry. It's hard to see.
Oh,
Oh, it's coming better now? Oh, no, it's gone again.
oh.
Janet said her mail won't accept the team pattyann@gmail.com. What do you mean it won't accept it? It's just a Gmail account. I'm not sure.
I don't know, but we got your email, Janet. So
Oh, we are. Okay.
what we have to do is reply, and you should do it.
Pardon me.
That's really pretty, Linda.
It's beautiful.
Thank you.
So there you have it. get well cards in all different varieties. And if you want the box card, be sure and email us at teampattyand@gmail.com. And the ladies can say goodbye, and we will see you in 2 weeks.
Okay, thank you.
Bye, everyone.
Bye-bye. Thanks.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.